One, there is an expectation that schools will be able to teach and keep children safe, so a duty of care. The other aspect of online safety is the fact that every single student in this school will now be involved in some way within social media or gaming. And the other aspect of that is it must be a whole school approach. So we must have parents involved. This is one of the main reasons. So online safety now is of paramount importance to all schools, whether in China or anywhere else around the world. It's a good word you use there, unsafe. I also use the word inappropriate behaviour, because you only put yourself in areas of danger if you act inappropriately. We talk about 3 C's, which are content, conduct or contact. So what we must look at is how does a student behave online that might put them in areas of danger. Those areas will always be the possibility of talking to strangers, the possibility of seeing or hearing things that are inappropriate content, which can be pictures or videos or gaming, and of course the possibility of talking to strangers. The big aspect there is gaming. The whole aspect of gaming is to actually have a competitor, to actually compete against somebody else. And too many games allow the possibility of actually competing against a stranger. So those are the main dangers of being bullied, looking or seeing things that are inappropriate, and also talking to strangers. A straightforward answer is no, not in this day and age. The online world, the social media gaming world is for real. It is the now. Most children today will be using the internet in some way. Let's not forget, the internet is not dangerous. The internet is a wonderful piece of technology. Communication at the moment is done via the internet. So to keep a child offline actually is denying them access to what all their other friends and family have got. That said, as a last resort, if your child is in danger because of their online behaviour, then yeah, fine. You must stop that access. So if they are behaving inappropriate online and they're not going to change their way, then perhaps that sort of thought process must be. But that must become as a last resort, because the best thing to do as a parent is be involved, know what your child does. Yeah, my top tips, as I've had 2 wonderful days speaking to students here, my top tip will always be get your parents involved. Actually, for these students to become educators, to become teachers, show the parents how they use WeChat or how they use the games that they play. That is one of the most important bits of advice. Get parents and adults involved because they are teachers. The other will always be only ever engage online with true friends. True friends don't ask personal questions. But I do understand people who want to play games need an opponent. But if that's the case, then have it in mute so you don't hear things. Play the game and get out of the game. So you must not add people you do not know. They are strangers. And always be kind online, because if you're kind online, then other people will be kind back. And this is able to prevent the possibility of bullying and also the possibility of stranger danger by making sure you only add true friends. So those are the 3. Only add true friends, always be kind online, get your parents involved, and above all, keep talking to all the adults. This comes back down to making sure that parents are aware of what apps are popular by their children and what they are using and what the app is capable of doing. On an Android device, you can go to the Play Store and you can install an app called Family Link. This gives the parent an element of control over the device because the device is logged into the parent's account. That means a child will not be able to install or get an app from the Play Store without the parent first getting notification. Of course, Apple do this with the iOS as well. This one is in settings, and this is called family sharing. Again, this is logged, and now the device is logged into the parent's account, again giving the parent complete control over what a child can see, use and install, and then decide for themselves whether or not that is a suitable app. NACES are doing a wonderful job just with having people like or experts coming in to speak to students, parents and staff. This is a whole school approach, which is what NACES are now actually incorporating. To continue that is a question of making sure dialogue and communication stays with the children, with all the students, the young adults. Because as they become a young adult, they have to appreciate what they are actually doing now in social media and in gaming and comments they make and selfies that they take. This will have an impact on their future. So that's why that schools must stay involved, to make sure they keep asking the questions. What are you using? How are you using it? Are you behaving appropriately? Are you proud of your online brand? As a professional school, what NACERS can do and continue to do is keep talking to the children about being safe, being proud of their online brand, and keeping the corridor of communication open to know what they're doing online.